Today I'm visiting Altamaha Regional Park in Everett City, Georgia. And that's where you put your RV hookup. They got water, sewer, all kinds of stuff. The road's kind of bumpy, so that's why it's so shaky. We're about to turn right here where the trestle is. And this is the Altamaha River right here. Look at this. Got a little boardwalk. I'm gonna go out. It's high tide. You can tell how high the river is right now. And there's the trestle. And this is Altamaha River Regional Park in Everett City. What is this for? Some kind of maybe stage or something? Got a little kiosk here to tell you about the area. About the Altamaha lands and everything. And this is the look of the trestle and the swing bridge. The swing truss bridge. And there's the truss that swings right there. It's turned. So it stays open like that so boat traffic can come through. But if it was trains running through there, it would turn and go back the other direction. This, the Altamaha River. And this is the Altamaha Country Store. Altamaha Park Country Store here. Kind of reminds me of the one on Sapelo. This is the look of the swing bridge right here. You can see it used to turn 90 degrees. When the way it is now, that used to be the way it used to open for boat traffic. And then it would turn back to the bridge so the train can come through. Because you can see the trestle back there and the rest of the trestle here. Look at this old trestle right here. See the concrete support? And look at the wooden railroad ties on there. It was built in the 1920s. See that? And it supports the rest of it over there. You can see the trestle through there. This is a good look at the swing bridge here with the trestle in the background. And this is pretty awesome. We'll go underneath and show you. Look at how huge that concrete foundation is. But this is what it looked like above it. Imagine a train passing under here back then. See that? That's the way it looks forward that way. Look how high it was off the ground back then. Walking out on this dock out here to get a better view of the trestle and the swing bridge over here on the Altamaha River, Everett City. Look at this. That's a little nice little picnic area. This is looking back. And this is coming out to this floating dock. Oh, you get a real good trestle over here. See, there's the trestle. I'm standing on the floating dock. And this is a good look at it here. See it? All the way over. And the wood to protect it. And then the truss itself. The trestle itself there. Look at that wood on there. Interesting what the shape of that bridge is right now. This is the Altamaha River Swing Bridge in Everett City, Georgia, built in the 1930s. So this was built in the 1930s. It's for the Seaboard Airline Bridge. This whole setup, the bridge, the trestle, the swing bridge, all this was abandoned in the 1980s. Legendary passenger cars that passed over here, the Orange Blossom Special. And also a lot of the millionaires travel this way to go to Jekyll Island in Brunswick. This is also a good place for boating and swimming and fishing. This whole setup right here, the trestle and the swing bridge over here is a half a mile. The way this swing bridge works, as you can tell, it pivots right here in the middle. You can see the mechanisms where it can turn. It would basically turn when a boat's coming and turn like this, 90 degrees, to where you see so the boats can pass through on each side. And then when it was done, it would pivot back, and so to connect to the trestle over there so the trains can get across. You can tell that's real cool. Look how old that trestle is. Let me zoom in so you can see it. Built in the 1930s and abandoned in the 1980s because they rerouted the train routes. So they just abandoned this. It's like the county's in the process of making more RV hookups out here. You see this? Got construction going on. Looks pretty good. But basically, Altamaha Regional Park has places you can rent, the places you can hook RVs to. Also a country store right there called the Altamaha Park Country Store. They got these huge concrete foundations that go where you can tell where the trestle used to pass over with from here across here to this side. You can see where it goes up. We used to go in the woods over there. This support is huge. You can tell it's just massive. I mean, it's hard to explain how big it is, but this is what it looks like on top, where they used to connect. See? Look, there's another support. This one's a little bit shorter. I can see on top of it. Look at that.